Support for Radio Friends comes from La Brunerie Financial, where they work to ensure a lifetime of financial security for people from all walks of life, from investment services to retirement plans. If you're looking for a trustworthy company that has the experience and knowledge to put your interests first, contact La Brunerie Financial, a community-based investment counseling firm since 1966. Good morning and welcome to Radio Friends on this Monday, August the 3rd. It's a pleasure to have you with us today as we continue our social distancing. Across the studio from me, I've got the Professor SCOTT CHRISTIANSON with us. And normally when Scott is on, we're talking about artificial intelligence. And we've had some pretty interesting discussions about AE over the past several months. But today, something totally different.
Something totally different, Paul.
Yeah.
And what I wanted to talk to you about is a virtual conference that's coming up that's being put on by a number of different groups here in Columbia to help people that want to start their own business. Because I think there's a lot of people right now, because of the COVID crisis, or either find themselves out of work or thinking, well, I need to have some other income streams. Maybe I should turn this hobby into a business. And there's lots of great resources to help them do that. Now, when I started my business, I kind of did it on a wing and a prayer, and I didn't realize how many great resources there are. We have resources here at the university. We have a legal clinic that will help small business owners deal with all the legal issues. There's the Small Business Administration. There's the Regional Economic Development. There's a lot going on at Columbia College as well. And there's a Women's Business Network. So all these groups are coming together to try and put this one conference on. And it will be on August 13th from 7 p.m. to 8:30.
Okay.
And that is going to be via Zoom, as we seem to be doing
so they will
everything.
they will not be in person.
Right. So it'll be just about an hour and a half, but the idea is to expose anybody that is thinking about starting their own business to the wide range of resources that we have here in Columbia, because we have a really robust ecosystem for entrepreneurs.
Is it a difficult situation when you try to start a business from the ground up?
Yes, and if you were like me, you didn't have a lot of training sometimes in business. You were getting into it because you loved the work that you were doing, or you wanted to work on certain projects. But there's all the things with legal structures, with accounting. How are you going to market? How are you going to get your ideas out there? How are you going to test those ideas?
All of that takes money.
All that takes money, but there's also we pay our tax dollars into the federal government, into the state government, and into the local government, and they do provide a lot of resources to help businesses grow. So certainly we see in the newspaper when we try to attract new businesses here to Columbia, and we've done some good work in that area, but we also need to kind of tend our garden of our small businesses here and help them grow. And
how many small businesses, and what constitutes a small business? If you have 2 or 3 employees, or 10 employees, or 50 employees, what's a small business?
Well, according to the Small Business Administration, I think it's some ridiculous number like 500 employees or less.
That's a small business?
Yes, that's what the federal government says, which I always think once you get more than 10, it's really, you kind of change the dynamics of a business, because just the level of interaction. I had a small business, just had a couple of employees, and I liked it that way. I didn't want to grow big. I just loved doing what I was doing, right?
Right.
So there's a lot of great small businesses here in Columbia, and small businesses that people can create that are on that scale, right? It provides good income. You maybe have more direction in your life. And
a lot of times people are doing things that they love to do, and you're doing it just for fun, and somebody may come up to you and say, you know what? You enjoy doing this. You're doing it for fun. Why not make a little bit of money off of it,
Exactly. And you may have seen that there was a designation of Columbia, and I think some businesses along the business loop, as an Etsy maker city. So
As a what?
Etsy is a website where you can go sell things that you might make. So let's say that I know you have great taste in shirts. But let's say that
My Hawaiian shirt.
you start making your own shirts because you know a lot about great Hawaiian shirts, and you can start selling them on that website. Okay, so that's another way that you can start to do things. So you might actually start to make a thing. You might make a service. There's lots of options. So we're going to have 3 different tracks. One is going to be building an e-commerce business. Another is going to be building a manufacturing business. Another one is going to be building a service business.
Okay. By service business, you're talking about perhaps somebody setting up housekeeping or
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
yard work,
handyman work, anything like that. So a service business can.
And sometimes those businesses are operating with just 1 or 2 or 3 employees.
Right. And so learning how to do that a little more effectively can really boost your profit margin if you understand a little bit about how to, expand your business, how to charge the right rates, all that kind of stuff.
Okay. So if people want to be a part of this event, they need to register ahead of time?
Yes, so we can send them the Zoom link. We can make sure we have everything organized. It is simply at a relatively short URL here. It's called Start Missouri, if you will, startmo.biz.
Okay, STARTMO, one word.
Yep.
.biz. You go to that website and you sign up.
And you sign up. Tell us a little bit about what businesses you might be thinking about starting or what category, and so we can make sure we have everything set up electronically.
Is there a charge for this?
There's no charge. So all these groups are coming together to try and once again help build the ecosystem here.
Yeah. So how many people? Is there a limit to the number of people who can sign up for this?
Well, I think if we get to that limit, which is a couple hundred, we'll find a way to make it work for more people.
Okay. All right. So the date is again?
The date is Thursday, August 13th from 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m.
And it's on Zoom. How far in advance do you need to sign up for this?
You can sign up to the day, but if they can sign up earlier, that would be great.
That gives you more lead time.
Yeah.
I wish you the best of luck with it. And the thing, keep in mind, if you have been thinking about starting a small business, if you're having fun with something that you're doing and you want to make a little extra money on the side, this might be a golden opportunity. Just go to startmo.biz to sign up for this free Zoom conference.
Yes.
And have all the information that you need there.
Yeah, thanks so much.
Okay, thank you, Scott. Now, how did you get involved with this, since it has nothing to do with AI?
Well, since I ran my own business here, I've been involved in some of these groups for quite a number of years, and we had a conference call, and we came up with this idea, and I said I wanted to be involved.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much. Next time you'll be on, and we will talk about AI.
Yes, you bet.
And best of luck with this event. So it's startmo.biz. We're out of time for today. If there's something you would like to hear or see, I would love to hear from you. Simply drop me an email. That's pepperp@missouri.edu. And when you go out and about, put that mask on, okay? Bye-bye.